Hey guys, welcome back. So I wanted to do a little bit of a story time. There's just been a lot going on, and I would really like your guys' feedback. So those of you that have been following my channel know that in the past, I had mentioned hearing footsteps throughout our home and hearing knocking sounds and us checking to see if it could possibly be the children and them being asleep. Well, since then, I had additionally received some messages during my spirit box sessions where I'm being called names, and it's pretty much every time I have a spirit box session, I'm being called names. So, thinking of that and having that in the back of your head, I want to mention a situation that we've had happen that kind of has me a little bit curious on what exactly is taking place. So the other day we were all outside and my husband had came in the home and he came back out and told me that whenever he came in, he heard talking from one of the bedrooms and it sounded like a male was speaking. And there weren't any TVs on, no one was in the house. And so I thought, maybe he was just yanking my chain or, just messing with me. Until last night, I'm laying in bed and my husband was out in the living room. I heard him turn the TV off, and then it was maybe a couple seconds after the TV turned off, I heard talking, and it sounded like a male. And I was thinking, well, it has to be my husband. There is no other male here. And I knew the voice didn't sound like my husband's, but I was just thinking, a male, my husband's here. So I went and got out of my bed and I went out to the living room and I asked him, I said, hey, were you talking? And he looked at me like I was stupid there for a second, like, what? He's like, no, I wasn't talking. I said, I seriously heard someone talking and it sounded like a guy and you're the only one out here, so I thought you were talking. And that was all that we really talked about until this morning. We were talking again about it and we were just comparing the voice that he had heard versus the voice that I had heard, and we came to the conclusion that the voice that we both had heard was very similar, if not the same. Anyhow, I don't know if a spirit is trying to get our attention, starting by doing the footstep sounds and the knocking sounds, and now since that's not really grabbing our attention, they're now trying to make talking sounds. I really am at a loss for words. Sorry guys, that's the hamster in the back making all that ruckus. Anyhow, I'm kind of freaked out. In the past, I had reached out to an individual and I had asked them to listen to one of my spirit box sessions, and it really freaked me out. There was mention of the devil. There was mention of something being in the house wanting to get out. And so I kind of had that in the back of my mind. And so I'm kind of thinking, is whatever this is good or bad? And then every time I'm having my spirit box sessions, I have someone coming through and they're cursing at me or calling me names. It's always something, and it's every single spirit box session. So it almost makes me wonder, is the individual coming through on the spirit box the same individual that's in my home? So it has me quite freaked out. I did go ahead and order a kit that has holy candles in it, it has holy water, and a couple of other items in it. And then I do have sage as well. And so I'm kind of thinking about, blessing the house. But I'm just at a loss of words. I really don't even know where to start or what to even think, if this is even possible that a spirit's coming through to me in this way. But at this point, nothing really surprises me. after my last spirit box session where I had James come through and he gave me the information he did, and then I put it all together, and here's an individual that has the same last name and the same town, that had passed, so many years ago, and he had tragically passed, I'm assuming, passing away that young. So nothing really surprises me. I do want your guys' feedback. Please comment down below on what you think, and what you think I should do. I'm going to go ahead here, and I think I'm going to do a spirit box session briefly. And I'm going to try to reach out to whomever is in my home. Hopefully the spirit box session goes good, and I'm kind of scared to even do it, quite honestly. I'm kind of afraid of what could potentially come through, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I have to force myself. I noticed here the last few days I've had to force myself to do a lot of things that kind of freaked me out. Like the dark web box. For those of you that watched that video, I did figure out what the letters were. The cut up, murder letters that are from like a magazine, newspaper or something. And it actually said, next contestant. As if I don't need more crazy stuff in my life. I mean, I already live in a crazy house. So, let me go ahead and get the spirit box turned on, and let's see what happens. Let me turn this on.
Scanning FM. Scanning AM.
I would like to speak to whoever is in my home. That was super low, but something did come through. Who's been talking to us? That was quite a bit. I am recording this, so I'm going to have to listen to it. And whenever it records, it doesn't have my voice. It'll just have this recording. So there's quite a few things that came through in the beginning. I want to talk to whoever it is that is trying to speak with. Okay, we have two different spirits come through. Who has been talking to us? It's really low. Is there a message that you have for us? Wanted to stay? My anxiety is like up here. That sounded like someone said wanted to stay. Whoever's trying to come through, are you the individual that's speaking to us? sure what that word was. And it almost sounded like the same thing that was said not too long ago. Of course, I'll go through and edit everything and put in the video what I made out. Is there a message that you have that you want us to pass on? Someone is coming through very faintly, and I can barely make out what it is. Hopefully, I'll be able to on the recording. But then, of course, I do hear the spirit that always comes through with the negativity. It's always got to say something. I really wonder if that's who's in my house, but I'm hoping by doing the spirit box session, I'll be able to find out more information on what's going on. Something's taking place, and it seems like it's trying to get our attention more and more. I don't know if it's because of me trying to get into the paranormal, me making contact. I'm not quite sure, and I do know someone did pass away that lived here. That was quite a bit there, and then I thought I heard 16. I could be wrong. But then I also live down the road from a graveyard, a big cemetery. Is there any messages that you have for me? And I also want to know why you're talking to us. That seriously sounded like need to run. What the fudge? No. Hopefully they're saying that they need to run, not I need to run. But hopefully I'm misinterpreting that. Is there anything that you would like to say before I wrap up this session? Wow, there's actually quite a bit coming through on this session. But for some reason, it sounds like one is really close speaking, and the others are kind of further back because I can't hear them as well. Alright, I'm going to give you guys one more second to say anything you need to say before I wrap up. Alright, spirits, well, I do appreciate you guys coming through. I will take the time to go through everything, and I'll be doing another spirit box session here soon. Hey guys, so this is actually the night after I had recorded the previous video. So I swear every time I do a spirit box session, I don't think the next one can be any scarier or any freakier than the last. And I think every spirit box session is so epic until I have the next spirit box session. So this spirit box session that we just had was the first spirit box session where I had multiple voices coming in, and they were coming in at just about the same time. And so it's making it really hard for me to hear. And a lot of parts of the spirit box session, I had 3 spirits coming in back to back or lapsing over each other. And I don't have great equipment because I am just a new YouTuber just starting off, so I don't have a bunch of money to put into the things that I really need to fully be able to do what I need to do. But I tried to do the best that I could. Now, I think me talking to you guys prior to doing the spirit box session and me saying how I had purchased a kit that had holy water in it and things in that manner, and mentioning sage and blessing the home may have got the spirits a little wound up. I just don't have any other explanation as to why the spirit box session went the way that it did. This was probably one of the scarier spirit box sessions I've done. Just to name off, some of the things that really stuck out to me were the messages regarding my kids. When it comes to my kids, I don't play. Like, that is my life. And that concerns me. So, it's really late at night. I do all of my videos super late at night. It's almost 1 in the morning. It's my downtime. But I'm going to talk to my kids in the morning just to make sure that they aren't having any dreams. I know that all of my kids, including my stepdaughter that no longer lives in the home, have all experienced, different things that have happened. And eventually I may do a video interviewing all of my kids and, just asking them about their experiences in this home. But I'm kind of shook. I kind of, in a sense, I want you guys to tell me if you agree or not, but I feel like there are two different things coming in on this spirit box session. I feel like there is something within my home, but then I feel like I have spirits coming through that may need help getting over to the other side, and maybe they're stuck. But let me know what you guys think. I did end up getting that kit in the mail today with the holy water and the items I had told you guys of. This kit is a lot smaller than what I thought it was. Had I known the dimensions prior to purchasing, I would not have purchased this. I may just have to buy, another kit or several of these. But I'm going to show you guys what it is. Here we have a holy candle, then we have the holy water, the holy soil, oil, incense. We have the iconic picture, and then there's a rock in there. You guys can get this just off of eBay if you guys are wanting one. I mean, it is super, super small. I didn't even mention the crucifix here. I do like it. It's nothing big, but it's nice to have. And I am going to use the items that are in that kit. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, get this wrapped up so this video is not an hour long. Tell me what you guys think about the messages that I got and what you guys feel is taking place. I'm really starting to get freaked out. And it takes a lot to get me to that point, just I think with the spirit box session and just the things that are taking place at home. It's just really starting to get to me. But we will most definitely have to do another spirit box session another time here in the near future, because there was just so much going on in this one. I feel like there's more to be said, for sure. If you guys haven't already, please like this video, as well as subscribing if you haven't, and comment down below. I will see you guys on the next video, and until then, have a great rest of your guys' day. Alright, bye-bye for now, guys.